When you send a message, watch a video, or load a website, it feels instant, almost magical. We imagine the internet floating in the air, bouncing off satellites, or living somewhere in the cloud. But the truth is far stranger. Almost all global internet traffic travels through cables lying on the ocean floor, and that raises a shocking question. Who actually owns the internet? To answer that, we need to dive beneath the waves. More than 95% of international data moves through undersea fiber optic cables. These cables stretch for over 1.3 million kilometers, crossing oceans, connecting continents, and silently carrying everything from emails and bank transfers to video calls and government secrets. They are thinner than a garden hose, yet they carry the digital lifeblood of the modern world. And they are surprisingly vulnerable. The first undersea cables were not built for the internet at all. They were laid in the 19th century to carry telegraph signals. Over time, copper wires were replaced by fiber optics, allowing light, not electricity, to carry data at incredible speeds. Today, a single modern cable can carry terabits of data per second, but here's what most people don't realize. Governments do not own most of these cables. The internet is not owned by one country, one company, or one organization. Instead, it's controlled by a complex web of private corporations, telecom giants, and increasingly, big tech companies. Companies like Google, Meta, Amazon, and Microsoft now invest billions to build and own undersea cables. Why? Because controlling the infrastructure means controlling speed, reliability, costs, and ultimately, power. This is where the story gets geopolitical. Undersea cables land at specific coastal stations called landing points. These locations are strategic choke points. Whoever controls them can monitor traffic, disrupt connections, or become a critical gateway for entire regions. This is why undersea cables have become a silent battlefield. Cables have been accidentally cut by fishing nets and ship anchors, but some incidents are far more suspicious. Intelligence agencies openly acknowledge that cables are monitored. Military planners worry about sabotage during conflicts. A single cable cut can slow down economies, disrupt financial markets, and isolate entire countries. Unlike satellites, which can be replaced or rerouted, undersea cables are hard to fix. Repairs can take days or weeks. Specialized ships must locate the break, raise the cable from the ocean floor, and splice it back together, sometimes at depths of several kilometers. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Because these cables are privately owned, decisions about internet routing, redundancy, and access are often made based on corporate interests, not public good. When big tech owns the pipes, they gain leverage over global connectivity. They can prioritize their own services, reduce costs for themselves, and gain deeper insight into traffic patterns, even if they don't read the content itself. So who really owns the internet? No one owns it completely. But some players control far more of it than others. The internet is governed loosely by international agreements, technical standards bodies, and cooperation between countries. But the physical layer, the cables, is where real power lives, and that power is increasingly concentrated. There is also a security dilemma. Countries rely on cables they do not fully control. Data from one nation often passes through another nation's infrastructure. This creates trust issues, surveillance fears, and diplomatic tension. In a future shaped by AI, cloud computing, and real-time global communication, undersea cables will matter even more. They are invisible. They are fragile. And they are absolutely essential. So the next time your video buffers or your call drops, remember, the internet isn't floating in the sky. It's resting quietly on the ocean floor, owned, guarded, and contested in ways most of us never see. If you found this fascinating, like the video, subscribe for more hidden tech stories, share it with someone who thinks the internet lives in the cloud, and comment below. Did you know most of the internet runs through cables under the sea? Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.